Good afternoon, everyone. Hello and welcome. This is Angels Speak, and I am Teri Angel, your host. Every day I bring you a message from the angels and share with you whatever it is they want us to know. Today's message was kind of interesting, so I hope that you're going to come in and hear it and just let's see what they have to say. I'm going to share this for just a moment. Bear with me. And let everybody know that we are talking about angels and angel messages. And while I'm sharing that, I hope that you all can still be with us after the angel messages. There's a new show that's happening right now with Sharon Ria, and that happens at 5:15 Eastern Time. And today we're going to be discussing some of the laws of the universe. It should be a very interesting discussion, and we would like to have you right there with us and come on in and listen and share what your questions or your comments are about some of these universal laws that we have. All right. So if you're watching me right now, can you just please share this out and let other people know that we're getting ready to read a message from the angels. Hello, Jean Lorio, and hello, Sharon Ria. I was just talking about our show that we've got coming up today. Glad you're here with us. Deirdre, hello. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing this. So happy to have support when our angels are talking. I think it's important for us to sit up and listen. Oh, hello, Grace Isis. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get to it. We've got a few people that are listening. Today's message, what's on your pizza? So let's find out. The secret to change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. And that was Socrates speaking. As I read this quote from Socrates, the idiom beating a dead horse came to mind. Sometimes we just won't let go of some of the things in our past, and we keep bringing them up over and over as if the outcome will be different. What is needed, as Socrates mentions, is to place our focus on what can be done going forward. Leave the things in the past, all the traumas, the arguments, the self-destructive behaviors that keep us tethered to hurt, blame, shame, guilt, and insecurities when where they belong is behind us. We cannot, nor should we, change our past. What we can do is look forward to building our new future using the lessons learned from the past. Dear angels, there is so much we can achieve in life when we are not tied down to energies from our past that keep us in low vibration. When we keep reiterating how bad things were for us, we are not trusting in the power of forgiveness and faith that everything has a purpose. Is there something we can hold on to that will help us get this important message? Dear ones, there are several things at play when you choose to hold on to hurtful events and memories. Many times you feel justified to carry the hurt around like it is an award or an achievement. You earned that hurt. The only thing this accomplishes is proving you are right, and you absolutely are. If you wish to prove how much you have been hurt, shamed, disrespected, and certainly retelling your story and spewing anger and loathing will prove your point, right? We can all listen and look at you as a victim, as that is what you are portraying yourself as. So yes, dear ones, If you wish to wear this label the rest of your life, then that is your choice. Perhaps you also are still listening to the old tapes, which are telling you that you deserve this shame. When you listen over and over again to how unworthy you are, you start to live that way. There are two thought processes going on at all times. Your conscious active thought, CAT for short, and your subconscious thought. The CAT feeds the subconscious, and then it appears in your life as if you ordered those ingredients on a pizza, and suddenly it shows up. Maybe you look at it and say, "That was not what I ordered." Dear one, you are the only one doing the ordering. The subconscious does not judge or change what you feed it. It accepts what your cat gives it and does not question what you are thinking. When you are constantly belittling yourself and thinking of yourself as less than, your subconscious believes you and begins making pizzas to bring to you with all those ingredients just as you ordered. In other words, your cat becomes a manifested outward experience. Still unhappy with that pizza? It's up to you to order the ingredients you wish to have on it. Be gentle with your cat. Love it. Shower it with attention. Place the focus on giving positive reinforcement and see what a difference it makes in your life and your pizza. Dear angels, thank you. I love you. Today, I promise to speak only loving, positive vibrations to my cat. If I get a little lost, I trust the path will appear with your loving guidance and a little faith. Ooh, so what's your cat doing? Is it ordering up pizza with disrespect and dishonor and unworthiness and anger? Is it putting all those ingredients out there? We are the only ones that order that pizza, just like they said. We're the ones that keep talking about how bad things are, how horrible the world is treating us, how much injustice there is in the world. We're the ones that are focused on the low vibration energy. And we're the only ones that can change that. The angels are not going to turn off our TV. They're not going to stop us from reading the news. They're not going to stop us from criticizing and judging each other and judging ourselves in a harsh way. We are the only ones with our conscious, active thought that can make a difference in our own life. So what are your thoughts? What did you get from today's message? I would love to hear some input and hear what's going on with this message that they brought to us that I think is so important. And it is one of the laws of the universe. It's the law of cause and effect, which Sharon and I will be talking about in just a little bit, in just a few minutes. We're going to sit and discuss some of the things about cause and effect. But this was a beautiful message that the angels brought that really brings that forward. So if you're sitting there with a plain cheese pizza, what does that mean? Does that mean that you cleared your mind and that you're not worried about anybody else's lane and what anybody else is doing? You're only focused on what you're doing and how you're showing up in the world. Annie 7, hi honey, and hi Grayson. Thank you for being here. Deirdre says it reminds us to discern what's the best thoughts to keep giving energy to. Absolutely. When we know, and it is a fact, when we know that what we put into our subconscious is going to show up in our external world, because that's how we create. Why would we put in those energies of hatred and racism and tearing others down and tearing ourselves down, more importantly? Why would we keep doing that if we know that that's what we're going to see the evidence of in our world? Auntie Jean says, I read an interesting thing today about leaving the past behind. It said that if you are on your way to ascending to the fifth dimension, you need to focus on being lighter and lighter. Hanging on to the past is very heavy, and you can't fly. We need to focus on the now. That's right. We need to focus on our higher vibration, where we can lift up off of this 3D heavy world and really soar with our energy. Thank you, Jean, and thank you, Deirdre, for participating today in the discussion. I love you all so much. Every day, these angels they amaze me with whatever they bring forth to us. And I just wanted to share part of that, of what was in that reading, was talking about getting lost. That was my part. Let me read that again. If I get a little lost, I trust the path will appear with your loving guidance and a little faith. And I did get a little lost last night on my way to Auntie Jean, and she witnessed me being frustrated and irritated. And that was the energy I was putting in. And so I just kept going in circles. But once I finally listened and started focusing and knowing that I'm going to get there. Yeah, there was one point where I was so frustrated. I was like, I'm never going to get to Eugene, because I was trying to find her house. But when we can turn that around and say, okay, let me just breathe here for a minute. Anything is possible. And with loving support, I had her on the other end of the phone and asking for guidance from the angels. I made it to her house and released all of that vibration, all of that negativity, so that I could listen to the angels last night. And look at what beautiful message they brought through. So sometimes if you're wrapped up in something that's not feeling so good, the energy is irritating and frustrating, and maybe you're frustrated with the way things are going in the world, or decisions that are being made that affect us, and your energy goes right down into that low vibration. Just breathe, have faith, trust that everything is working perfectly, trust that there is a divine plan at play, and then watch the beautiful outcome. Gracie says, the angel message is on time as we experience the heavy energies. And the message is to stay in our lane, focus on positiveness, that we are knowing, and to be gentle and faith anchored. We are loved. Yes, we are. Thank you all for tuning in today to the angel message. Thank you for your love. Thank you for always wanting to know what our beautiful angels are saying to us. And so I'm going to end this show and get ready for my time with our Sharon Ria. We are going to be talking about, yes, there is more. Let's explore and let's see what comes up. It's a conversation. That's all it is, a conscious conversation. We don't have an agenda. We don't have a script. It's just going to be the two of us sitting and exploring. And we hope that you'll explore with us. And Jean says, breathe and think of Marietta. Absolutely. Everything is working perfectly. Jean, I think we need to make a sign and put that on our dashboard as we travel across the country. And Deirdre says, thank you all, angels. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. Those beautiful words, that mantra that they gave us. Yes, yes. Always stay in the heart. And Gracie says, as we are asked, Yes to trust, not to be shaken by the thunderousness of those times. Thank you so much. I love you all. I will see you in about 15 minutes on the next show. And namaste, y'all. I love you. Bye, everyone.